Hey everyone, welcome back. Sean here with another video, and today we're going to talk about new ICOs. Now, a lot of people are turning towards stuff like this because of the whole lending platform thing, blow up, yada yada. So, I want to talk about new ICO releases and where to go to find out information and how to know if it's worth investing. And it's really important to do your research, right? So I stumbled upon this website called Coinschedule.com. It's a great website. I looked through it a little bit. I'm going to give you a little demonstration and stuff of what it's all about and how you can do some research on up and coming ICOs and whether or not you think they're going to be the next Bitcoin or not. So I'm a big gamer. I love playing games. So I went to this one over here called Game Flip Token Sale, and it's basically about gaming in VR. And it gives you a brief description. It says Game Flip is dedicated to creating a transparent, safe, and frictionless infrastructure for buying and selling of digital goods among gamers. Sounds good to me, right? Well, let's see what it's all about. So I clicked on this right here. It brought me to this page. So it tells me project type, platform, website. If I want to go to the website, I could do some more research there. Categories, gaming and VR, their total supply. But the most important thing is white paper. Now, not too many people really talk about it. Some people do. This is kind of like the boring stuff, but unfortunately, it's really important to go through this. So, and the fact they have it right here is awesome. So I clicked on this link and it brought me here. And this is basically the nuts and bolts of what this token is all about, what they're going to be doing, and so on and so forth. So I read the brief executive summary on it, and it just it goes through everything that they're going to do. It has a little table of contents here. This is stuff that you want to kind of get a good idea of what's happening. They tell you how they're going to do the marketing and stuff. So if you don't think that a company's set up the right way, or they're not allocating their profits the right way, then don't invest in it. But you need to do your research. I mean, knowledge is power, and that's really what it comes down to. So always take a quick look at this stuff. Um, I can already tell that this looks like some Counter-Strike stuff right here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Counter-Strike, but it says direct from publisher digital goods versus gamer earned digital goods. So they give you a little breakdown of what it's all about. I didn't go through everything, point for point. I will take a look at it though, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what you can get by clicking on it. It gives you a better idea of what's going on. So if we go back to the website, let's scroll down a little bit. It tells you start date, when it's going to be released, which is December 4th, 2017, and then it also gives you the end date and a little countdown timer, which is nice. Use of funds, I thought this was good. 40% is going towards product development, 30% is marketing, 15% partnership, and then general and administrative. So now it's always good to take a look at how they're allocating their profits, and what they plan on doing with them. Obviously, if you see product development in like the 15 to 20%, well, someone's being a little greedy and they don't really care about what happens to the ICO. They just want to market it as much as they can, create the hype, and then dump it. So, which I mean, if that's what you're looking for, then great. Then you know what to look for. And then they send you all links that you can go to check out some more information. And then this is pretty cool too. The co-founder and CEO, they have them on LinkedIn. You can click here on LinkedIn. I haven't gone to this one yet, but we'll take a quick look. And that's the person that actually created GameFlip. So you can do a little research on him. And some of these people you might know already. I don't, obviously, but get a little background information on them, where they came from. Do they know what they're talking about? Is it, have they been successful in their career, or is this like their first adventure? It really plays a big role in what's going to happen. So what else we have? Upcoming events and milestones. They give you a bunch of information here. People leaving comments and whatnot. And this is just, like I said, this is just one that I was interested in. But there's a ton, as you can see here. That they obviously have one that's 93.79% done. So they tell you, they kind of rate them based off of how far they are to being finished and being released. But you could take a look at all these, and you might find something. I mean, there's gonna be so many coming out, and I know a lot of people are getting into trading these because they want to earn triple their money quadruple, 10 times, whatever. But you know, you got to learn, right? You got to learn about it first. You got to do a little bit of research, and nothing good is ever easy to get, obviously. Um, so great website, guys. Check it out, coinschedule.com. Do your research on the stuff that's coming up. Figure out what platforms they'll be on, and you'll be ahead of the game. And usually when people start talking about new ICOs that are hot, it's too late. 9 times out of 10, it's too late. You need to be in it before that happens. So, and you can go into anyone you want that maybe you feel comfortable with, that a lot about. I just happen to really enjoy games and know a lot about games. So I'd take a look at this and see if this is something that is really worth doing. But as you can see, you got payments, finance, trading, investing, gambling, betting, and all this other stuff. Gambling, betting, that's another one right there. Who knows? A lot of people, they do that. I mean, you can see a lot of it's gambling and betting right here. So, we got another one right here. Look at this, CryCash ICO, gaming in VR, and it's January 31st. Dedicated cryptocurrency for gamers and developers. So I actually invested into Naga coin when it first came out. It was $1. I don't know what it's up to now. Actually, it's like $1.70 or something. It spiked to like $4. I wish I would have sold it at that point. But again, I wasn't paying attention. That's another thing too. There's just so many different wallets and stuff, and certain wallets or exchanges hold certain coins and others don't. It's just a pain in the butt sometimes to keep track of it all. But what I've been doing on the side here to kind of recuperate some money, it's nothing crazy, but I've been trading Bitcoin over on GDAX because it is free. And how it's free is you have to create limit orders, and you have to become a maker, right? Is important. See right down here, I'm highlighting it. It says your order will only execute as a maker. If you are considered a maker, then you won't get hit with a fee. But if you are considered a taker, then you will be hit with a fee. Now the difference is okay. So say I'm right here, right, and I want to purchase some Bitcoin at, let's just say, $10,000. Okay, and I put my limit in, and for 10,000, and I want to buy $100 worth of it, right? And let's just say Bitcoin right now is at 11,000. Okay, and another person comes in and they want to buy Bitcoin at 11,000. Right, I guess just right then and there they want to buy it, and so they'll go to market and they'll buy it at the current price. Meanwhile, I'm sitting down here waiting for that price to come down to where I am. So when it does come down, I'm the maker of this price, and someone else is going to be the taker, which is taking my coins. So if I want to, I'll try doing it again and make it a little bit clearer. I might have messed that up, but so okay, so you have me at 10,000, right? And then you have somebody who comes in, I want to buy tokens, but I'm willing to wait, so I'll wait at 10, and say it's at 10.5, and this person's like, oh, I got to have them right now. They buy it at market price. Okay, well, there's somebody else just like me at 10.5 that, wants to sell them at 10.5. So they put a limit order in at 10.5. And, the person that came in is like, oh, I need them right now. I want them right now. He goes and buys it at market, and then he becomes the taker of this person. So, in other words, if you become a taker by buying and selling at market price, okay? If you're willing to wait, which really isn't that hard, I mean, Bitcoin moves up and down like crazy, you create a limit order. And I'll create one right now to show you guys what it's all about, okay? I'll just cancel the one I just had. So I have $87 in here right now, nothing crazy. I started out with 80. So again, I'm not making huge gains here by any means, but I enjoy trading stocks to begin with. I've done it for a little while on and off, and I followed a lot of people, learned a lot about it. So it's kind of fun because I could do it 24/7. But so first thing I do, like, I find a good point. This is a 5-minute chart, so I usually go to like the 15-minute or the 1 hour, and I look for a good point of support, to where I think it'll bounce off of. So let's just say, for argument's sake, right now, I see the lowest it went to is 11,121. So I'm going to come over here, make sure it's on limit and buy, right? So I'm going to do 11,121. Okay, so that's the price I want to buy it at. Now, how much do I want to buy? Well, I've done this a couple times already that I know how much I can buy. So I'll just put in 0.007, and right down here it tells me that's $77.85 worth of Bitcoin. And all I do is I hit place order. Okay, I have now become a maker. So I'm making this price available to somebody who wants to buy it. Now, obviously, I got to wait for Bitcoin to come down to that price. And I also could do it a lot closer, right? It's sitting at 11,322 right now. I can go to like 11,000, just dropped to 17. I can do 11,315, okay? And then I would still become a maker. And, the person that wants to sell at the market price is going to buy it for that. The whole object behind it is that, they want to encourage people to make the limit orders, but, a lot of people, they just want to get in and get out, and that's fine. That's what a lot of people actually do, that buy and sell on the daily for Bitcoin. But, I'd rather go the free route. I like to hold it for no more than a day and watch it where it goes, because it does fluctuate quite a bit. I mean, even if you were just to buy it at, 11,125 and then sell it up here at 11,44, you made, depending on how much you put in, but like for me, I'd make like $3, $4 right now. It doesn't sound like much, but you scale that up, and even if it's just one Bitcoin, right? If it was just one coin that you were able to buy, you just made what, 121 to 500 roughly, made like $400 or something like that. So on one coin, so the profit is there, but it's just, you got to think of it in percentage, right? So if I have $80 and like yesterday I made $3, that's like a 5 or 6% gain somewhere around there, right? You figure 10% would be 8, so I made like 5 or 6% in one day on that money. And if you do that daily, which is definitely doable, because I only went from 11.2 to 11.5, I only went up 300. It's totally possible. And like I said, if you scale that up and people have thousands, 2,000, 3,000, you could really make some money. Now, as you can see, the price is dropping, getting closer to my price point here, but I didn't really want to buy it at this price. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel this. I just wanted to show you guys what it was all about. But it's super easy. I do not get hit with any fees whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I can show you my orders, and I'm going to go to fills. Okay, so actually, it's probably better if I go here so you can see the fees. See, the fees is 0. Now, these right here, notice how it says MKT. It's because they bought it at market, right? So I got hit with a fee. But when I was doing the 0.007 right here, let's see, here we go. So this one got filled right here at 11,220, okay? And I bought 0.007 at 11,220. And then, let's see, I sold it at right here, 11,500. That's what I sold it at. And again, I got, no fees whatsoever. I'm not getting hit with anything. So that's why I like it. It allows me to kind of dabble around a little bit, get a feel for the market, potentially make some money, and not have to worry about fees. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of show you what I was doing at the time right now. I know a lot of people are into these new ICOs, and that's great. So I figured I'd do a little video on how to find, the best ICOs and do your research on it. So hopefully this helps, guys. If it does, give me a subscribe, like the video, help me out. I want to promote this channel. If you guys have any questions or comments, maybe about new ICOs that you guys aren't sure about or would like to do some more research on, or you're too lazy, I mean, I don't mind taking a look at it for you and doing the research for you. That's fine. So that's it for me for now, and hopefully something new comes out that looks promising. I'm going to take a bigger look at this one right here. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. I could talk all day. Take care. I'll see you next time.